We said storm. I think it's almost blowed over now, though. I think. I did a video before when there was supposed to be a storm coming, and it never came. It was a bust. All right. Welcome to Let's Talk About It with Yogi Hamm. I'm Yogi Hamm. It's my garage, and we're about to get at it. The wind's blowing. I gotta push that door all the way shut. All right. Here you go. I'm gonna do a video on fears. You know, things that scares us. Like I done told you, I'm 90% Viking, 60% Cherokee. Ain't much scares me. But I don't like spiders. Yeah, I'm gonna do some spider videos. Here's number one. I gotta work myself up. I relive it. Hopefully this is it. I don't have to tell this story ever again. Somebody says, hey, what happened with that they talking about? Go watch the video. I can't tell you. I don't want to talk about it no more. All right, here we go. My second wife, we were going to buy this house, so we needed to save money. I don't know why I'm whispering, because I turned that light out to give us a little bit of, that moody, ambulance. But I don't have to whisper. I don't know why I'm doing that. So we're trying to save money. We rented this trailer way out in the middle of nowhere in the woods. Middle of nowheres. You had to drive like 2 miles down this dirt road to get there. Not that matters. But it was a little trailer in the woods. And our first kid, that boy, he was like 2 months old when we moved in there. A month old, something like that. I don't know. I ain't no rememberologist. I don't remember. He was real young. Let's put it that way. So the rule is when that baby sleep, the mama get to sleep. Because if he ain't sleeping, she don't get to sleep. So she's in there. He went out. She went to lay down, and I'm laying on the couch. I'm laying on the couch in the living room, and like the TV's right over there. TV's right over there. Yeah. So I'm reading the book. I'm reading H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds. Yeah, Yogi Hamm can read. Yeah, you can't talk sometimes, I guess. People complaining. You ain't saying that right? Yeah, I'll get to it. But out of the corner of my eye, I look over there and there's something going across. Movement catches my eye and it's going across the dining room floor. And before I turn and look, I said, we got rats. That's how big it was out of the corner of my eye. I ain't even turned to look at it yet. So I turn and look thinking I'm going to see a rat. No. Them legs going like that. You can tell by the moving like that. That's of a devil. Yeah, it's of a devil. You know what? When he cries, tear roll down and drop and hit the ground down there like that. And it turn into a spider. That's where they come from. They're demons. Kill them all. I don't like them. I don't want them around. Anyway, so I look over there and see this spider, and it's big in my hand. I ain't even playing. People exaggerate sometimes, but I don't. It was this big, and I swear that's why I was so freaked out, because I'm like that. I could wake up with that on my face. It'd be sucking out my eyeball goo. I can't have that. I need my eyeball goo. So I holler at her because I've been married 3 times. And it was mostly so there'd be somebody here that kills spiders. I take care of the snakes. She takes care of the spiders. That's the deal. And she said, nope. Because she walked out, she's like, what? What do you want? Because I hollered for her. I heard that. She come in there, what? I said, look. Look at that. And she looked over, she's like, no. Mm-mm. She broke a deal. Yeah. She said, you're on your own on that one. So I'm like, well, she means it. Because she ain't never said no like that for that. So I reached down on the floor and grabbed my shoe, and I'm still up on the couch because I ain't touching the floor. As soon as my foot hits that floor, he's going to come flying like a rocket sled out of hell. Right on my foot, on my leg, on the face, eyeball goo. Can't have it. So I crawled on the couch, got on the end table. Had to scoot the lamp back a little bit because I'd have knocked that over. Then I had to climb down on the recliner, and I was as close as I was going to get because that was the last of the furniture. Yeah. And I got ready to throw that shoe like this. I was like, and I looked at my wife and I said, you know what's going to happen, don't you? And she said, what? I said, I'm going to throw this, I'm going to miss. He going to run and hide somewhere in the dark. And he's going to be sitting there going, oh, okay. All right. I don't know if he talks like that or not. You want to play like that? We'll play like that. Yeah. And then the next morning, I'm going to wake up, he's on my face, goodbye eyeball goo. I need mine. I can't have that. So I threw that shoe, bam, hit him. It hit and bounced. And he was like a big melted pile of caramel with some black pipe cleaners. Change subject. Song. I'm going to give you the song now instead of at the end. Just give me a second. Okay. Whew. The song is Algiers. I'm not sure how you spell it. A-L-G-I-E or E-I-R-S. Algiers. And the band is Afghan Whigs. Yeah. Go look them up. Go listen to that song. Tell me what you think about it in the comments. Okay, I'm going to try to wrap this up real quick. So, there's that big pile of mess. So I'm like, all right, go. Get that. And she's like, I ain't cleaning that up. I'm not touching that. And I'm like, well, you're the one. Stick your whole hand in some baby poop trying to find a ring. That's better than baby. Well, I don't know. All right. So she got me a bunch of damn paper towels so it was real thick and I didn't have to feel it. I felt it. It was awful. It was awful. It was awful. I'll never forget it. I threw that away, and then she got down there and she scrubbed and scrubbed and scrubbed, and it didn't come out. It stained the carpet. It stained the damn carpet. Next day I saw the fella out that owned that property in that trailer, and I went out there and I said, hey, how you doing there, Clem? Listen, dang, this thing happened last night. This big old spider, big as my hand, like this. I ain't even kidding. Go ask my wife. Because she was still around at the time, and he could have asked her. You can't. Unless you go to California. You go to California. She ran off and joined some nudist, naked hippie commune. And sit around making bead bracelets and farming, making a garden. And they do that naked, too. I can't have that. Don't be handling food naked. If you want to run around fish and stuff naked, go ahead, feel free. Let it all hang out, like they used to say. But when you're handling food and you're in the garden, put on some coveralls. For crying in a bucket, something, a poncho would even be better than just some Crocs and a poncho. Something. I can't have you handling my food naked. Who thinks that's a good idea? Why would they? Anyway, she's out there somewhere. That's the last place I knew she's at. Good luck finding her, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I said, that thing is this damn big. And he goes, oh yeah, them's wood spiders. We get them all the time out here. No, we don't. You might used to have, but that's over. Them days is over. I'm out here now. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. That's up. Pack your stuff, honey. Pack your stuff, because we're leaving. Get them out of here all the time. And then she said, well, I wasn't going to tell you, but there was another one just like it in the hallway the other night when you was out. You didn't think about telling me? So I could be... my heart almost just fell out on the floor, flopped around like a trout. Anyway, we live here another year. We live here for a full year and never seen another spider like that. I still got my eyeball goo. Yeah. Whew. All right, I gave you a song. Afghan Whigs, Algiers. Let me know what you think about it. Also, if you want to talk about something, you want to start a conversation, I'm always good for a conversation. Anything we can talk about. I don't do politics. Ain't never gonna do it. Ain't gonna do it. Never will, never won't touch it. Anything else? Anything, well, almost anything else. A lot of stuff. I'll talk about a lot of stuff with you. Put it in the comments. I think that's it. Yogi Hamm. It's my garage. I'm over and done.